Right guys, okay, so lesson 9, yes, the last lesson. And this portfolio. Okay, so this is the last thing that we're doing, yeah? It's a collage of all of our suites with some text in the middle, yeah? We do this and then we're finished. We can forget about Inkscape. Okay, so how did I do this? Right, so the first thing, I went File, New, and then Document Properties. We're going to make this A3, yeah? So we're going to have this as A3, and we're going to have it as landscape, not portrait, and I want it in pixels. Okay, so that gives us something like this, yeah? Close that, close that. Then, what I did, I went and found a background that I liked, okay? I found one here on Pixabay, this blackboard, but there are lots and lots of other ones that you can find, yeah? So you can head over to Pixabay, you can have a look there. There's also Pexels. They have lots of free backgrounds that you can look at, yeah? These are all royalty free, so you can use these, there's no problem. So Pixabay and Pexels are good. There's another one called Vecteezy. I was looking for dinosaurs for some reason. Da-da-da. And once you've done that, you can just save it, and you just need to drag it into your Inkscape. Now, where's mine gone? Show what windows? Here we go. Okay, so then when you've done that, and you've got a background that you like, then we need to start adding our assets to it. Easiest way to do this. Head to our SVG files. Now, by this point, your folder should look like this. Yeah, we should have lesson 1, lesson 3, lesson 4, lesson 555. Oi, I should have another one here. Lesson 6, our pets. Lesson 7, pets collage. Lesson 8, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay? If you don't have these, and if they're not beautifully named, please stop this video and do that now, yeah? Now, in this folder, I just have my SVG files. And then in here, in my portfolio of work, I just have my PDF files, okay? And this is what yours should look like as well, yeah? This is my big portfolio of work for everything. Soon this is going to be checkpoint 3, because we're going to submit this. So just my PDFs here, and just my SVGs here. Right, okay. I'm going to close this because I keep getting confused. Okay, so in here, we want all of our assets so that we can start assembling our collage. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to select them. Command C. Okay, I want to copy them. I don't want to duplicate them. I just want to copy them. Put those there. Do the same with my suites and wrappers. This is why I asked you to make 8 of them, yeah? Command C, close that, put those there. Our lollipops. I'll take all of those, Command C, put those down there. And our sweet rolls. I made some short ones and some long ones. Like that. Yeah. And then once you've done that, then you can start assembling. Yeah. You can rotate them. You can make them smaller. Yeah. As you like. Try to keep the aspect ratio here. Lock the aspect ratio. Otherwise, they start to become odd shapes. This one here, I've not grouped. So before I move this, I need to group this, group that, move that over, and so on, so that you are building up a collage that looks like this, yeah? And it's not a quick process. Oi, go away. It's not a quick process, yeah? It will take you about an hour to recolor and to move to position, to move to the front, to move to the back. You might find that you need to make some more, maybe of these suites or whatever. Yeah, so it's not a very quick process. My page border, this is important. My page border is here. Yeah, so even though this black board, we can see where my page border finishes. And when I print it, all of this extra stuff here will not be printed. Yeah, because it's outside of the A3 page. And that's fine, that's what I want. Yeah, I only want all of this stuff in my final print. I don't want this stuff here. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. Yeah. So it goes right up to the edges. It looks quite nice. What I found useful was that a strong stroke really helps to make these look a lot better. Yeah, I had these lollipops without a stroke here. They didn't look very good. And here, yeah, it's the stroke that really makes them look quite nice. The stroke here could be a bit stronger. I think if I was going to do this again, I would make that stroke a bit thicker, and maybe I would make the strokes here also a little bit thicker as well. Yeah, a nice strong stroke does help them does make them look a little bit more cartoony, does make them look a little bit better. Yeah? Right, now this text is the only kind of difficult thing. So how did I do that? So a text object. Come on. Why can't I stretch this morning? Save this. Now we're going to save this as Lesson 9 Collage multicolored. Yep, so you're going to save it like that. Okay, now I can stretch. Okay, so I've just written my name. The font that I used is called Sacramento, and I'll put a link to this in the video. Yeah, in the video description, if you want to use the same one. Now, to give this the nice effect that we saw, it's not helpful that it's black. Okay, so we want one black, and we want a nice kind of vivid colour. And with the more vivid colour, fill and stroke, we're just going to blur that. Let me move these off so that we can see a bit more clearly, because I want to make this one white. But true white, there we go. Yeah. So I've got these two objects now. All I'm going to do is put them on top of each other. And then when I've done that, I can hit duplicate, okay? Command D. And the more times I hit duplicate, yes, the brighter the contrast becomes. Yeah? And you can do that until you get to a level that you're happy with. Yes, I'm just undoing this now. I'll redo. Yes, so there we go. So it starts off quite faint. Duplicate. Wait, let me select. Duplicate, and it gets a bit stronger. Yeah? And whatever colour you select here, let's try it with a different colour. Yeah, something like that. And again, just centre them, and then just duplicate them, and they become nice and strong. Yeah. So that's how to do that. Let me close that, don't need that anymore. The chalk effect was also just another sweet shop. And then I changed this to, there's a font called Chalk Duster. Yeah, which again, I just downloaded and installed it. And then once you've done that, you can change that to whatever color you want. So that's how I did that. The only thing that's left is these kind of droplets here that make it look like the sweet is kind of dripping. But because this is kind of chalk, I'm not sure that these actually look very good. So I'm probably just going to get rid of those. Yeah, I think it looks better without. So there we go, David's Sweet Shop with my collage of sweets, all sorts of different colours. Yeah, again, it will take you some time moving them forwards, moving them backwards. Yeah. It does take some time just for you to get it how you want it. You might have to play about, grouping and then ungrouping. Yeah, if you want to change the colours, first you need to ungroup it. Then you can change the colour. Then you need to change that colour. Then you need to change that colour. Then you need to change that colour, yeah, and then you need to group it back together, and then you can put it into your display, yeah. Do remember to lock the aspect ratio, okay? Otherwise, you end up with stuff that just looks, stuff that doesn't look beautiful at all, yeah. To stop that from happening, just lock your aspect ratio, and then you can resize it, but it will always stay with the same kind of aspects. Yeah? Okay, once you've done that, export it, save it as a PDF, add that PDF to your portfolio. I did a second collage. I did one with just two colours, red and green, but I'm not sure I like how that looks. Yeah, that's not my favourite. So I'm going to recommend that you do a multicoloured one. You can have any background you want. You can have any text here that you want. Yeah. But, your name, Sweet Shop, makes a lot of sense. Add that to your portfolio, save it as checkpoint 3. You can upload that to Alma, and then, congratulations, you are finished. Okay, have fun with that.